All right, thanks for joining us today. We're back with another installment of St. Martin's Beautiful Niches. And today we're going to be talking about groups, meetings, incentives, and not only how friendly the island is and how diverse it is to be able to welcome your groups with something different, but also to show you some of the personalities behind some of these products and brands who really all work together to make your event as special and as different and singular as it could be. It's a wonderful destination. Getting there is easy, very, very fluid. There's a wonderful breadth of hotel product. And I'm really excited for you to see kind of how a DMC, how a local artist, and also how a local adventure provider can really serve to enhance your stay. So with that, I'm going to bring back our old dear friend, Marla from the St. Martin Tourism Bureau. So she's going to kick it off for us with a nice little overview of the island. And then I'm going to introduce you to all of our partners as we go around the room. So over to you, Marla, to start.
Hi, everyone. Thank you again, Gabby, for having us. It's always a pleasure to showcase the destination. So this time around, we're talking about a niche market. So I will present a bit about the destination in itself and then roll it off to the others. So let me know if you're seeing my screen.
You're good.
Good. Thank you. So as you know, the protocols to enter to St. Martin is the www.stmartinentry.com. On there, you'll find all the latest updates as they occur. And important to note, we do have a St. Martin protection plan, which is required by all visitors entering the island. And of course, to ensure that you are being safe around the island, we have these little inlets around at the different destinations, the tourism partners that showcase we are observing the protocols. As we get to St. Martin, we're located just between Anguilla and St. Bart's. It was about 3 hours away from New York, 2 hours and a half from Miami. So coming to St. Martin, we have quite a number of services, but we're particularly excited to announce that we will have the Delta service, direct flight on June the 5th. And then Frontier is starting new service out of Miami in Orlando on July the 10th. So those of you in that area, please feel free to follow up with them. This is the gorgeous view of coming into St. Martin, the famous beach just at the back of the Princess Juliana International Airport, which you'll be arriving on. St. Martin is nestled in the Caribbean where French or Dutch. Official languages are French and Dutch. However, English is widely spoken along with Spanish and other different Creole and dialects. And it's important to note while our currency is the guilders on the Dutch side and the euros on the French side, we do accept US dollars throughout the island. So no need to convert your currencies. And of course, that very important question that we've been asked, can we get back and forth on the island? Yes, you can. You can drive back and forth without any issues. A melting pot of this, different nationalities, St. Martin offers you quite a unique of experiences. Some of the places we need you to visit are in Marigot, the capital of St. Martin, waterfront, Fort St. Louis, where you'll have a beautiful view of the harbor. Of course, the marketplace where you can get your spices or different provisions, fresh fish and catch of the day. And of course, the marina that we spoke about, which you can come in and sail into the free harbor. In Phillipsburg, which is the capital of the Dutch side, you have the shopping area. We have guava berry, which is a traditional liquor that you must try when you're on the island. Gabby, I'm saving you a nice guava berry colada for when you come down.
I look forward to it.
And then, of course, we have a number of mural projects around the island, which is really great for taking pictures. So please feel free to stop by on both sides of the island. You can also take a stroll on the boardwalk or just hop over to the beach where you'll find a number of restaurants, bars, stores, etc. In terms of accommodations, we have a different accommodation, a variety of accommodations that will suit your clients, whether it's hotel, resorts, all-inclusive, boutiques, villas, bed and breakfast. The list is there. You can see them. Particularly for the nice market, we have a couple of properties we would like to mention. The Sonesta properties, both Ocean Point and Maho, which is good for special events, weddings, niche groups, getaways, etc. We have Secret Resorts, which is really good for those couples or, again, groups coming in, as well as the Divi Little Bay Beach Resort, who offers a number of different products. We have villas that you can host your groups or special weddings, niche markets, events as well. And Oyster Bay Beach Resort. So we have family-friendly resorts. And of course, this is the Oyster Bay where you can have a large group. It's a timeshare, but they do accommodate a number of different hotel units for visitors coming by. Spacious accommodations at the Simpson Bay Beach Resort. And then, of course, if you're looking for something a little more intimate for a smaller group, we have smaller properties as well around the island, such as the Holland House, which sits right on the Phillipsburg Beach. Tasting St. Maarten is an adventure in itself. We have such a nice array of culinary prospects for you to venture out on, whether it's the Lolos or it's upscale dining restaurants. You just need to go and explore dining in the history of St. Maarten at Emilio's. And then, of course, we have a list of some of the more popular restaurants that you must visit, at least one or two of them. We have a number of beaches, 37 beaches to be exact, sprinkled throughout the island. These are just a few shots to give you an idea of what we have to offer. And then the Nectar Properties that offers different gift items for your groups, which are locally made in St. Maarten. So you have creams, sunscreens, bug sprays, soaps, scented soaps, candles, etc. Some of the adventures would be the Rainforest adventure. We have someone here to talk more about that. So we'll just slip right through. Hiking for those adventure lovers. The Lottery Farm, where you can hold parties. If you have a group that's in, they can host a large party there. We have the Parrotville, which is really intimate and ideal for those who want to get a little downtime and relax a bit. Another nice adventure is to create your own scent. This can hold smaller groups. This place can hold smaller events, and persons would be able to create their own perfumes. Toppers offer a number of tours at their distillery, and as well as the St. Maarten Beer. So those who like to adventure off and see how things and products are made in St. Maarten, this is the place to be. For the more luxurious, we have a number of mega yachts that are around the island, or sailing boats, whether it's with a crew or bareback, available throughout the island. And we have the 12-meter, which is an exceptional tour that is a really good team building event. And you're actually sailing on the America's Stars and Stripes Cups, which are the original boats. A must visit is Pinel Key, whether it's with a large group or it's a smaller group or a couple of friends just want to get away. Pinel is the place to go and visit. It's just off of French Cul-de-Sac. You take a ferry over for about 10 euros or $10, and you can spend as long as you want. There's 2 restaurants and restrooms on the property, on the island, sorry. And then we have the Tiki Hut for underwater excursions, or hop over to one of our neighboring islands. For entry requirements, please visit the respective island that you're interested in to see what their requirements would be to enter. But we do have ferry services to those islands, as well as some flights. Nightlife is very safe and fun-filled in St. Maarten. We have a number of different bars, restaurants, and activities, and casinos that you can visit. For annual events, we have a number of annual events. COVID has done a number on us, so most of the dates we're hoping for is 2020. However, they are subject to change. But the key ones I would like to highlight is the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta event. It has become the most popular sailing event in the Caribbean, not only for sailors, but in terms of musical entertainment, which a lot of people come to. We have the St. Maarten Music Fest, as well as our 2 carnivals, French side and Dutch side, 2 vacation islands. So we have to have twice the vacation, twice the fun. And of course, we have the Orlichi Fest. Again, just keeping in mind that these may be subject to change as we go along. But you can continue to visit our website and we'll be able to give you more information on that. For our social media handles, this is where you can go and see where you can contact us. Thank you so much, Gabrielle, again, for this opportunity. And thank you for the team. Thank you for listening and tuning into our event.
That was
Thank
wonderful.
you.
You did a great express job, and there's obviously so much more to talk about, but that was great. And you mentioned adventure because when people come down for groups and meetings, you know, we're all stuck inside sometimes and we have to get out and make people, you know, get reinvigorated. And I think there's no better place than St. Martin. So we have Alex here from Rainforest Adventures, and he's got a whole slew of opportunities for you to get the fresh air, get the adrenaline going, and get people out of their work zone. So I will turn it over to you, Alex, and you can go ahead and share some of the attributes of Rainforest Adventures.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity. So let me share my screen. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, go right ahead.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Rainforest Adventure in San Martin. Just to start with this, we were awarded as the best attraction in San Martin for 2 years in a row. We have also been awarded as one of the top 10 activities in the whole Caribbean. And we have a great park, great product, and we are flexible. We are good for couples, we are good for groups, we are good for families, old people, elderly people, everyone. So this is a map of how our park looks like. So it is it's such a big area. It's almost 400,000 square meters. And what are some of the advantages that we have in our park? Well, first of all, we are in San Martin, so you already heard about San Martin and how great our island is. And our park is really easy accessible from the cruise ship. It's only 10 to 15 minutes away, and also from any other hotel in the island. The island is kind of small. We have a huge capacity of up to 1,300 people per day. And of course, allowing us to follow all the COVID-19 protocols that we have implemented according to the CDC guidelines. We are certified by the World Tourism Council in this regard, so we are proud about it. We are a very professional company that we want to make sure that people is safe when they visit us. You get to see 360-degree views from our park to any other island nearby, and I will show you a little bit more about this. And we have unique attractions. Unique attractions not only in the San Martin but also in the Caribbean. Basically, is the chairlift or the Sky Explorer. We have a tubing activity. We have the Flying Dutchman, which is the steepest zip line in the world. We have our best view zip line. We have also a restaurant, which is Emilio's. Is also for sure one of the best restaurants on the island. All right, so let me start. We are an eco-adventure park that preserves native ecosystems while ensuring the sustainability of the state's physical and intangible attributes. So Rockland State's attractions are viewing platforms and chairlifts that are designed to have minimal impact on the local environment. We made sure that when we build this park, we maintain the roots of this area, which is very important for San Martin and in the Caribbean. There is a lot of history here. The entire Rockland State covers almost 400,000 square meters, and the footprints of all of the infrastructure accounts for only 3.6% of the entire Emilio Wilson State property, as it is today. So that is also important for us, that we are sustainable with what we do and what we want to project for the childhood and everyone in the island. So the Emilio Wilson Museum has a lot of stories, and it tells you everything about Trace Wilson, who was born into slavery, and her direct descendant, Emilio Wilson. Guests and visitors will see the descriptions of what life was like in a plantation and learn about stories that earned San Martin that nickname of the Friendly Island. We still have in our museum a lot of parts that they were found during the construction of the park, and we also have many amenities that were donated by different people, historical people. So there is a lot of history in this museum that I will invite you to come. Then we have our Sky Explorer. The Sky Explorer, it's a very interesting activity where you are going to be riding for half an hour. So you can go up almost 3,000 feet, while you can see monkeys, a lot of San Martin landscape, different type of flowers, sometimes even fruit. So it's a very interesting activity that it's enjoyable for everyone. You only have to sit in a chair and enjoy the view. Of course, this is for sure the preferred activity by my daughter, who is 7, and this is the schooner ride. So this schooner ride is one of the only slides in the Caribbean. It's a dry slide, so you get in a tubing and you come down the hill at big speed, but it's a lot of fun. Then we have our Century Hill tour. In this Century Hill, while you go on our zip line, which is with double cable to make sure that we always follow the best protocols, and you get the best views not only from the Dutch side but also from the French side. And I always like to ensure and make sure that our team is very trained, is very well trained, not only in customer service but also in safety protocols. We want to make sure that activities are fun and safe. Then we have our famous Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is a unique activity in the world. This is the steepest zipline in the world, where you can go from 1,050 feet of elevation that we have at 50 miles an hour. So it's just amazing. This is one of the best experiences that I have had in any of the activities around the different parks that there are. So this is a must do, and because of this, we have won different awards through the cruise lines that they awarded us as one of the best attractions in their itineraries. So the Flying Dutchman, the better part about this, that is not only for young people and adventurous people, it's also for elderly people. Anyone can ride. It's pretty safe and comfortable. And we have, of course, the best views in the Caribbean. From our deck at the top of the mountain, you can easily see St. Bart's, St. Kitts, Nevis, Statia, of course, Anguilla, which is pretty close to us. So just the views that you get there are outstanding. And something as well is that we also have, once a month, we have our happy hour, which we do it in the sunset. So if you want to see a good sunset, you definitely must come to the park in our sunset happy hour. That is once a month. Well, I was talking about safety. We have a very complex and important IT system for oversight. And due to this, we follow our safety protocols for prevention and maintenance and safety. Our team has been trained in regards to now the COVID-19, which is COVID-19 is a reality, even though the world is fighting back with the vaccine and many things. We want to make sure that from our side, we take care of that with cleaning and making sure that our equipment is safe for everyone that visits the park. And we definitely have our park operating guidelines. We have our employee training. We have cruise and tour operators guidelines that we follow every day of our operations. We definitely follow all the prevention measures in regards to COVID-19, disinfecting, wearing a mask where it's needed, washing hands, sanitizing, etc. And something as well, something that we have innovated just recently is that we just started with our e-waiver. In this regard, people will not have to do a regular waiver. They can do it on their phone. So this minimizes the contact with other persons. And well, as I was telling you, I am very proud to represent this park. We have been awarded many times by many institutions, many companies. So we just want to continue and bring more adventures to the island. So this is basically what I have in regards to the presentation. I don't know if anybody has a question, comment.
Oh, I'm sure many questions will come right to you. We'll make sure that everybody has your contact information when they're viewing this. And I am coming next week, so I will be sure to book a passage on the Flying Dutchman with you. I'll have to get in touch.
Perfect. I'll
Yeah,
see you.
absolutely. No, it looks great. Okay, so over to Milagros. You need to have a DMC to pull all of this together. It's really impossible to try to book a group and try to do everything yourself in pieces. Better off to go with a company that really has a solid footing on the ground and can create one booking, one package, one point of contact who kind of knows everything there is to know about the island. So I'm going to turn it over to her to share her the benefits of working with her company as the one of the premier DMCs in St. Martin.
Hi, thank you, Gabriela. Thank you everyone for joining us this morning. I go right away and share my screen with you guys. So as Gabriela said, yes, definitely you will need a DMC to put your groups at the hands of a great DMC like our company. Our company is a full incentive and meetings and event production, conferences and destination wedding company. So it's basically one-stop shop. Let me just go through. Our company is the largest event planning company in the region. We specialize, again, as I said, in incentive and meetings, conferences, and destination wedding. We are very, very optimistic for the future as the desire for human connections and celebration of love and life still remain in us. So we are here for you. I am not going to go deep into the COVID-19 protocols as Alex just did that portion. In order for me to save time, I will go straight and let you know a little bit about our team. We are about 30 different dedicated staff. We have over 100 years of combined experience from local knowledge and international knowledge as well. So your group will be in good hands from the meet and greet at the airport all the way to your departures. Our company handles, again, from meet and greet services to ground handling, transportation, hospitality desk, group excursions, land, sea, and event productions. And I'm gonna go just a little bit in depth on each of these divisions because it's very important for you to know that we are a small island, but we have everything that can be offered under the sea. For instance, for meet and greet services at the airport, we offer 3 different options. Yes, here at St. Martin, we can go for the very, very VIP, as we handle a lot of celebrities every year. Then we can go to the regular VIP services to the standards VIP as well. Transportation, we have our own transportation fleets, and it goes from luxury minivans to Conti buses, 49-seaters, to the most VIP, which like SUVs, sprinters, and sedans. We have as well hospitality desk. We call them our island ambassadors. All of them has more than 30 years combined of local knowledge, and they are up to date with everything the island has to offer. So once we put one of our island ambassador at the desk for your group, they will be able to answer all the questions your groups may have. We in St. Martin offer a lot of different land and sea activities. And even though our island is the smallest landmass shared by 2 different nationalities, we have almost everything under the sea. I'm going to elaborate in 2 activities. Our Rainforest is the #1 top seller, but Alex already spoke about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and mention 2 others more, and the rest of the activities, I will just name them in order to save a little bit of time. So one of them that I like to elaborate is always the catamaran. Why? Because every island offers catamaran. So what makes St. Martin catamaran excursion a little bit different is because guests can cruise on the warm water of St. Martin. And not only that, you can hop on the catamaran to small different desert islands. Again, I'm just gonna go brief on them. The Rhino tour as well is very popular, and it's because you can pilot your own watercraft, and then our tour guides will guide your guest. This tour features some of the most amazing snorkel places in St. Martin, so make sure you offer these to your groups. And again, the island has a lot to offer, from zip lining, jeep safari, biking tour, hiking tour, catamaran, and then Carla already mentioned the America's Cup 12-meter challenge. If your group is up for a challenge, if your groups like competition, this is the best excursion ever for them. And again, the rhino tour, jet ski, kayaks, deep sea fishing, amazing. I love it. And one good tip, do not follow the great boats. The local guys with the ugliest boats always catch the best fish. Again, we have a lot of group excursion. If space and location, creativity is your thought, don't have to worry. We have narrowed down the best locations and our team is very creative. So we have a lot of different creativity for team building activities, location, even if it's a desert island, if it is on a private hotel or a private villa, San Martin has it all. And I know Carla already mentioned a little bit about our culinary capital here in San Martin. And I know that one very important part for groups is dine around. Let me tell you that San Martin has the best dine around experience. And for example, Grand Cas, it's known as the gourmet capital of the Caribbean. Within 2 minutes, your groups can experience 5, 6, or 5-star restaurants. So the way we do it, we will pre-select these restaurants, we'll put the logo of your company, and your group will pre-select which one of these restaurants they would like to experience, all of them in just one trip with amazing food and entertainment, depending on what you guys are looking for. And if San Martin don't have it all for you, don't worry, we can bring you to one of our neighbor islands, and one of them that we like to feature is Anguilla. Anguilla is the most amazing island for golf pro. So if your guests are golf pro, Cuisinart provides the ultimate golf experience in the Caribbean, and we can do that just in one day. We will book your private boat, bring you to Anguilla, transfer you to Cuisinart, where your guests will enjoy the best golf experience, and then bring you back around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And if that is not enough, then San Bart will be your very VIP shopping experience. San Bartolome, it's commonly known as San Bart, and is known for its white sandy beaches, designer shops. So it's basically known for the mecca of the rich and famous. So if you really want to wow your very VIP, I think shopping in San Bart will be for you with a lunch at Nikki Beach. And believe me, that will top up your sales trip or your group excursion. Events, our company is the largest event company here in the Caribbean as well. We have the largest events inventory, so basically the sky is the limit. I'm gonna share with you guys some picture of a few events to give you an idea of the size of events that we can do. It can go from 50 up to 1,500. Again, depending the location and the hotel that you guys choose. So here is a little bit of a floor plan, how we are doing events nowadays with the social distance. But again, this can be adjusted according to your wishes. Here is one of our largest production. This was for about 750 guests. The decor, very simple, minimalist, but it's still very beautiful. This is an outdoor event, again, looking at the beautiful sunset. So San Martin has indeed a lot of different venues for you to host your welcome dinner, your farewell, or your gala, or just a conference. We have it all. We have different ballrooms, different sizes, again, depending which hotel your guests will be staying at. Again, for the award ceremony, our AV technician has the latest technology and equipment. They are well trained. They go once a year to Vegas so they can be up to date. So don't worry about your sound. Don't worry about lighting. We have it all. We are a small island, but believe me, we have it all. Again, we have a few theme parties. And one of the most popular is the all-white party. People are very classic. They can do it on the beach, barefoot, and then your guests will feel like, okay, we travel a long day, but we came here to a relaxed atmosphere. And again, another theme party, glow in the dark. We can go as elegant as you wish, but one of the most famous one is our market night. And in this market night is if your guests do not have the time to go shopping, what we do, we bring a few vendors to your party where your guests can use funny money, and then they will buy some of the products from these vendors. And I can tell you, Miss Bute's coming a little bit down the road, but her painting are one of the best sellers here on this market night. Carnival, again, Carnival dancers are part of the entertainment options that we have. And even though Again, I say it's a small island, but we have a lot to offer. We have from carnival dancers, belly dancers, cabaret, capoeira, acrobat, you name it. But again, carnival is a big part of our culture, so that's one of our most pushed entertainment options. We have living statues, strolling tables, photo booth, firework is a big display for your group. At the end of the awards dinner, guests never expected, but believe me, it's a wow touch for your events. Live music, we have it all, different size. We have just a single saxophone player with a soloist, guitar player, reggae band, Caribbean band, rock band, children's drums line. It's one of the best experience, and I like to do what I call is a mini carnival parade, where we have carnival dancers line up with a kids drums line and the steel walker. So then people will come, they will come dancing into your events, and it's like a carnival just jumping to your events, and the guests will enjoy it. The carnival dancers will put carnival necklaces to your guests and make it just a big whole party. So as I said, again, more entertainment we have available depending according to your choices and your guest choices and liking. So just let us know more or less what you guys are envisioning, and we can always guide you on everything that Maarten has to offer. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you guys have any questions, this is my contact information, and we're gonna be answering all your questions. Gabriela, back to you.
That was beautiful. What energy and what diversity. So I can't imagine. I'm envisioning my next party when we can have parties again. I'll have to host it in St. Maarten. And now I think it's really important also. We've talked about the adventure, we've talked about the luxury, we've talked about the hotels, but bringing in the culture of the island. And you cannot go to St. Maarten without soaking up some of the local flavor and the culture and meeting the people, the friendly, warm people. And we're really happy to have a bit of a cultural icon native to St. Maarten here. We have Miss Ruby Bute, writer, wordsmith, painter, artist, extraordinaire, really. So she's going to introduce herself to you in her own words, and her passion for the island, I think, will come through. And she's really just a wonderful representation of all of the excellent diversity and the cultural wonder in St. Maarten. So I'll turn it over to you.
Hi, morning to you all. Gabriela, it's such a pleasure to be here. And I want to reach out. Well, I'll say hello to Alex. We have to meet sometime. And I want to say hi to Artemia. That is Milagrosa. Nice to see you. Hope we can catch up sometime soon, Milagrosa. I want to welcome you all and the world out there to my Silk Cotton Grove Art Gallery. It's a place to be. It's a gallery of paintings, but also a Zen park where people can just come, kick off your shoes, sip my homemade liqueur, and listen to all what I have to say. That is my way of welcoming all my friends. The Silk Cotton Grove, it has been started since 2008, when I came to live on the French side. And here I am in this beautiful property. I have to thank my parents for that. And as you see, my yard is unique. It stands proudly with a majestic silk cotton tree that spans in a great width. The stories my mom gave me about that silk cotton tree, if that silk cotton tree can only speak. And I now share the stories. I love storytelling. I love meeting people. And you would see in the roots of that beautiful silk cotton tree, her arms hug you. So when my visitors come, most time I tell them, if you want to feel a good message, a good vibration, go and say hello to my tree. Different to that, I will tell you how it all started. It started at the age of 6. loving color. I can remember the most exciting color for me was a yellow balloon when I was a kid. And from then I am enveloped with color. So all during my teenage years, I won many awards in school competitions. But as I get into adulthood, I never stopped. It was a passion, the mixing of color. And I started then to learn different techniques, different surfaces to work on. I am now into a new style of egg tempera, which I am so in love with. So in my paintings, you will see a very bright palette. My colors are very vibrant. I love to paint our people, their traditions, their customs. That is my passion. You would see the old houses which stood up so strong during that last hurricane. I love to paint that. Old houses tell a story. They tell us a story of the old roofs that still stand there during such a devastation, and my colors are vibrant. In 2017, as a gift to the Netherlands, I was commissioned to do a painting as to say thanks to Holland for their assistance. And here I brought out on that painting the expression of, I like to choose mostly the woman, the expression of the mother devastated on that day, having nowhere to go, their home broken. What is next? You could see on the child's face his innocence, but he is still feeling the pain. So I do many things. I also take part in the usual Art in the Park festivities every year. I take part in that too. I am happy and I love to deal with people. I love to share with people. And I also love to teach. If you visit me, I'll grab a piece of paper and get you painting something. I'll get you drawing something. So it's in me. And what is in me, I give, I share, I offer. The storytelling for me is very powerful. When I have a group sitting with me, I don't know what I will say. But when I start, the stories just flow out of my mouth and keep on going. And everyone is thrilled. And in the end, they ask me, why don't you make a movie? So that maybe will be coming soon in the future. I am also the first woman on this little island here to publish a book of poetry in 1989. How I got that courage, I will let you know. I came to St. Maarten, I saw the beauty of this island. Saying that I came to St. Maarten, which means originally I was born in Aruba. Coming to St. Maarten, I saw the beauty, the green hills, the sea, wherever you turn. And then I said, I will write poems, and brought me to my golden voices of, and if you look at the lettering, golden voices of Smarten, the way we speak, the way we pronounce the words. And Golden Voices is a hit. She will be now going into her 3rd edition, coming soon for the summer. I will be having the 3rd printing of Golden Voices, followed by this other book, Floral Bouquet. And in this book, I want to tell you all, I said, why not give honor to our women, our emotions, our feelings, and I expressed it into the floral bouquet to the daughters of Eve, us, daughters of Eve, Milagros. That's us, daughters of Eve. And as we go on, there is so much to see inside of this gallery. It's a beautiful, spacious area. It was always my dream to have a gallery, and now it has come true. In 2008, the gallery has been inaugurated, and now I am passing this passion and tradition onto my granddaughter by the name of Geraldine Isaac. So it's a lot that, yes, here she is with me. You see, I'm grooming her. It's a lot that is happening here at the Silk Cotton Grove Art Gallery. When I'm in the mood, I make a little Johnny cake for my guests. But that is when I am in the mood, John cakes will be served. Here are also my beautiful items that is here in this gallery. You would see my tiles, my art tiles, ceramics. They come in sizes of 6 inches by 6, also 12 inches by 12. Then I go into painting the old traditions, the dances, the music. I so love that. And they come into from my originals to reproductions that my guests can take home with them, a beautiful piece of my work. I just keep on busy. I just keep on creating and inventing. In the center, as you see there, the woman with the basket on her head comes from an old shutter. That shutter of houses may be older than 200 years on this island, that during 2017 storm were pulled off and ripped off. And in that, I could have thought and said, wow, these shutters can be something beautiful. So I created something beautiful out of the hurricane shutters. So that is me all the time creating. Even at this age, I am happily creating. You would see that I am having my tea in one of my creations. These are my coffee mugs, people. You come down, you sit, and but I would serve you bush tea. We would have bush tea in these mugs. So this is part of what I have here. Prints of all sizes, beautiful coasters. My coasters are special. When you have a drink and you place it on my coaster, it absorbs all the water. So it's a special coaster. And they come in different designs, from flowers to landscapes. And so I keep on creating. They are just beautiful items, gift items. If you have a special gift you would like to present to someone, just come on, see me at the Silk Cotton Grove Art Gallery, and you'll find that unique great gift. My stuff is not into all stores, it's just unique here at my Zen Park. As you see, I am grooming the family into this. Here is my happy grandson, Gerald Isaac, with me. And we are in Art in the Park, selling our beautiful items. And below you'll see my daughter, Jacqueline Froelich. It's a Dutch name, Froelich. And she also assists me with all the work I do. So it just goes on. And I always give this promise: I will work for my island and people as long as I can do it. And I'm doing it and happy to be here. My art in the park is waiting for you. My sip and paint is waiting for you. This was founded by my granddaughter, Gerlene. When she came up with the idea, why don't we do a sip and paint? And my gosh, I was surprised at the outcome of sip and paint. Everyone proudly had a real piece of artwork to present, and they never ever painted. So come on down, sit with us, join us, sip and paint. You will have the wine flowing, the snacks, and the wonderful jazzy music that we will choose for your entertainment. We are here, people. This is St. Martin. Never a boring day on our little island. There's always something wonderful to do. And I'm happy to be able to be one of the persons here today contributing. It gives me great joy. So come on, join with us. We are waiting for you, Gerlene and myself. She will be soon taking up the banner. I'll soon pass it on to her. Come on, join us at the great Silk Cotton Grove Art Gallery. It will be an experience away from home to experience. Nothing like it. Thank you so much for having me. It's a privilege to be on this modern technology of today. I'm happy. Thank you so much. And until soon.
Well, Ruby, I cannot wait to meet you and just come and give you a giant hug. I think I was getting very emotional as I was listening to that. A virtual hug for now. And
by that time, I hope by that time, my dear, we won't be, I hope by that time we won't be wearing masks and we will hug.
You're wonderful. And I think that you said it all. I was taking down notes of things you said, and that was just beautiful. You put everything into a perspective I think we all needed to be reminded of. So thank you for that. And I look forward to people being able to come and visit you and spend time and paint and create. That was wonderful. And I can't imagine a better element to put into a group meeting or a trip to really inspire people, especially now. So I thank you all for joining us. Thank you so much. This was just a wonderful roundtable panel of discussion here. I loved all of your content and your ideas, and I'm sure the agents will too. And we will have you back again. So thanks again. Just give everybody a giant wave goodbye, and we will see you soon. Thank you so much.